I had 85 kgs. I was overweight. I was depressed and I had social anxiety. I was struggling with losing fat and getting better in boxing. But I didn't think in a million of years that I would be getting this kind of results that fast. My punches, my movement, everything looked like from those who are going boxing for ages. I thought I were never going to say that, but I landed a liver shot yesterday. The motherfucking fell down like a pussy. I go around on the street with confidence.
Meet Anna. Anna has struggled to lose fat and get better at boxing for years now. But approximately about 100 days ago, she reached out to me for help. Me helping her achieve her goals. Anna was working at a normal job, 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. She had limited time working out. Anna was a busy person, but we still achieved a great transformation with her. Now she is more confident, kicking ass in sparring and living a life she has always dreamed of. You need to watch this interview because you are doing maybe the same mistakes she was doing in her past. Let's watch. What were you struggling with the most before we started working together?
I was struggling with losing fat and getting better in boxing. I used to come home from the work completely exhausted. I had no energy, no motivation, and the idea of working out felt impossible for me. But you showed me that there is always a way. Even with just 30-minute sessions a few times a week. You made it simple for me. You made it just realistic and honestly. And this really changed my life. I wanted to train because I finally saw results from your program.
Tell me this. Who were you before we started working together?
I had 85 kgs. I was overweight. I was depressed. And I had social anxiety. I was always in my room, always alone, wherever I was, at school or at work. And I just don't get attention from men.
Did you try to lose fat and get better in boxing by yourself before we started working together?
Yes. I tried a bunch of things on my own, different diets, random workouts from YouTube, from Sasha Huba, but nothing really worked. No matter how hard I tried, I wasn't losing weight and my body wasn't changing. And with boxing, I felt completely stuck. I started to think maybe I would always be a beginner, like I would never actually improve. It was really, really frustrating for me.
What made you reach out and start working with me?
You positioned yourself as an expert in this field, and I saw that you know what you was talking about. I knew this is the kind of person who I needed as my coach for me to get finally see some visible changes on my body, on myself. But I didn't think in a million of years that I would be getting this kind of results that fast.
Okay, then tell me about your results. Working with me for 90 days. What happened in that 90 days?
First of all, I lost 20 kgs. Now I'm on 65 kgs. And I also see some muscles on my body. I have that skinny waist that I always wanted. My face looks slimmer. The men on the street started to notice me finally. People simply treat me better once you start taking care of yourself physically. I go around on the street with confidence and pride of who I have become. I finally feel this feminine energy that I wanted so bad. I feel like opportunities just come to me. I start to attract with ease. My boxing made a drastic change. I was literally just starting out and now my technique and my punches, my movement, everything look like from those who are going boxing for ages. Sometimes when I do my fit check in front of the mirror, I just do shadow boxing and I wonder every time how good I am, how good my shadow box technique is, and I'm very exciting about it. I don't lose balance anymore while boxing. My standing is really good. I starting doing sparring with my girlies and also with some boys. I thought I were never going to say that, but I can keep up with the men. I landed a liver shot yesterday. The motherfucking fell down like a pussy.
Okay, great. For all the people watching, would you recommend me as a coach for getting better in boxing at the same time losing fat and building more muscle mass?
Yes, yes, and yes. You want to help people out and achieve great transformations. In fact, life changing transformations for the whole life. I definitely recommend getting Azure as your coach. He's like a wizard. He will make it work for you no matter what your goal is. If you are fat, if you are skinny, if you are whatever what you are, if you are gay, no matter how much time you have, you will become a completely different human being. This you can see with my transformation.